This may be the dawn of something good or the day people lose faith. What's up everyone, Zeno here, and today I have a special update on Marvel vs. Capcom 4. So over the past couple of days we have been hearing rumors from all over that Marvel vs. Capcom 4, for starters, the logo that was leaked was a fake, and that the person responsible claims due to the hype of the potential Marvel vs. Capcom 4 soon revealed at PlayStation Experience, he was inspired to create this false logo. And even though the logo was a fake, people still lost their shit over it, because I know I did. However, Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is to be expected, or shall I say, a Marvel vs. Capcom game. I'll explain later in the video. On to bigger news, Marvel vs. Capcom 4 may exclude X-Men characters, meaning no more Wolverine, Magneto, and popular newcomers like X-23, Phoenix, and Deadpool. Like, in my opinion, how you take Deadpool away from us? The fourth wall breaking, chimichang loving merc with the mouth. Who else besides Deadpool is going to compare to Dante's smart, sarcastic comments? No one. That is, if Dante is going to be in the next game. However, it has been said that Marvel Cinematic Universe characters would be more heavily focused on. For those who may not understand, I made a separate video further explaining those details, my thoughts, and possible Marvel characters we may see. The focus on the Marvel Cinematic Universe is surprising but expected due to the licensing Fox have on Marvel. A lot of people have been talking and discussing this, and from what I know, Marvel doesn't control X-Men, Spider-Man, or the Fantastic Four. Fox owns them, and it has been rumored that Marvel Entertainment doesn't want to give Fox any free ads. So after the release of the mobile game, Marvel Contest of Champions, any game prior, Marvel can't use no Fantastic Four, X-Men, or more related characters. So this could be the reason why X-Men characters are being withdrawn from this new Marvel vs. Capcom game. Finally, in the beginning of the video, I brought up how a Marvel vs. Capcom game is to be expected, but I didn't mean specifically or exactly a 4. I say this because over the last day or two, more information has arisen mentioning Marvel vs. Capcom 4 might not be a sequel at all, that it could be a reboot of Marvel vs. Capcom itself, which when you think about it makes sense, because all of the previous Marvel vs. Capcom games are taken off the marketplace and cannot be purchased. So unless you have the games, there is no way of really getting them. Also, another big rumor that was gameplay related supposedly supposed this game to be a 2 vs 2 with an assist character. Now we all know a lot of games like this, but the first one that comes to mind is the original Marvel vs. Capcom. So to me, it seems like the whole Marvel vs. Capcom atmosphere is starting from the beginning, with the twist of Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. Now, I don't know whether it is to draw the younger generation in or to test out something new, because Marvel vs. Capcom was like the game for a lot of gamers in its time, and the game that drove a lot of people into the fighting game community. Because I remember when I was younger and I first played Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I was hooked and I couldn't stop and I just wanted more and more. So to bring something like that back and attract younger gamers and have the previous fans could be the goal. Kids love games and kids love cinematics. And since the game may be more cinematic than comic book related, things are making more sense. Now, this sounds cool and all, but what about those fans that love the comic book vibe over the cinematic view? I understand this is a new age, things are changing and improving, but what we love, or what I love about it, is that it is a comic book related game and not a cinematic based concept. But I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying not all change is bad, but at least have a remastered version of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with new DLC for new gen consoles, because there are still, like myself, die-hard fans of the already existing Marvel vs. Capcom games. In the end, all of this is just rumors, and hopefully at PlayStation Experience they give us some type of information that could help us all debunk these rumors. And I know at Capcom Cup they will hopefully be showing clips, trailers, maybe even some gameplay. So we just have to wait and see what they bestow upon us. Alright guys, I will be back with more after PlayStation Experience and Capcom Cup, with things that did and did not happen. So stay tuned for further details. A lot is going on. I'm exhausted, but I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and remember to always knuckle up. Xeno out.